Hello guys, and welcome back to our ongoing Scratch series on how to make a tower defense game in Scratch. This is episode 4, and in this episode we are going to be working on the balloons, and I also want to change something with the map select, so let's get the map select done real fast. So, getting right into it, all you're going to want to do is remove this +1, because we removed the template costume, and it's literally that easy of a fix. So now when we click on it, we're going to go back here. There's nothing special. We're also going to make sure that when in our thing, for the map select, we're going to go control, if then, and we're going to drag this right over when this right clicked, go operators, equals, and then we're going to go to looks, and then we're going to drag out costume number and switch it to name. And then we're going to drag in this equals, and our costume name is just Seaside. So we are going to put that where the 50 is. Basically what this is saying here is that's only going to go to the Seaside map when it's the Seaside costume. So if we go back here, play game, and switch our map to this other one, it's not going to do anything because it's not the Seaside one when we haven't set it up yet. So that is working fine. Now, as I promised the last episode, we are going to be working on the balloon system today, and yes, so we're going to be working on the balloon system today, and yes, so let's get that done. So first of all, we're going to make sure our balloons are shown, and yeah, so when we're going to duplicate this, and we're going to do, let's see, start round is when okay. So yeah, when I receive start round, we are going to wait a second, and then, yeah, we're going to do the balloons. So for round 1, we're going to do if else round 1, operators equals variables round equals 1, then we're going to make a new block, and we're going to call it spawn balloon, and then we're going to click add input, and then balloon number. We're going to click OK. So this all a block is it's just saying that when we call this, run the code under that. So we're going to spawn balloon 1. So really, for this, we have to code this first, spawn balloon number, and create a clone. This will make it a bit easier for us to to know what we're doing here. Spawn balloon 1, which is red, and we're going to do that. And in between, we're going to make it so that we have to wait a little bit, maybe like 0.1 seconds. Or no, let's do 0.2. So then, when I start as a clone, we're going to show, because we're going to show the balloon because currently it is hidden. So when we do spawn balloon, there is our balloon, and now we just need to make it so that it goes to the right spot. So we're going to go to, we're going to make variables, and then we're going to do a variable called glide speed, just like that. Glide speed, and we're going to set that when start round to, yeah, we're just going to do like, set this to, let's do, you know what, we're just going to delete this variable, my bad. So now comes the annoying part. We have to go to control, and then repeat a certain number of times, and we have to make it go to the right spot. So let's do this. So let's make it go back to our spot here, and then we're going to do go to, when start round, go here. Just make sure it's going to be there. So when we start the round, it'll be at the right position. So yeah, so if we change this to negative of costume number, that's going to take the number of the costume, and depending on the costume number, go to that spot. But that actually might be a bit harder, so we'll just do our thing here. So we're going to go to this spot, then so it's going to go here 1. No, that's too fast. So let's do -3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, let's say 5.5, so we're going to repeat 4.5 times. Let's see if this works. It does, just like that. We are also going to make this go slower. So that's, oh wait, that's 45 times. Whatever. And so then we're going to change this to 45 times 3, which is, if my math is correct, let's just see, 135. So we're going to go here, and it's going to go 135 times to the spot, just like that. And then we're going to repeat a certain number of times going down. So -1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we'll say 13.5, or no, 12.5. So it's not even going to put that there. But I think it still works. So let's see how this works. So it's good so far. Perfect. So now, last one. We might have to remove the pause feature, but that will be fine. So let's go to this, change X, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll say that's about 6.5, so 65. And then it's going to go down another 1. Oh wait, oops. Whoopsie. We'll just drag this here so it will go to the right spot. Let's see how it works. So far, so good. Alright, so now we want to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's say 9.5. So 9. So let's see how it works. 95. Alright, so far so good. Okay. Yes, that's good. So now we're going to take our change X by 65. Whoops, wrong way. Go back here. If you ever want to make Scratch go faster, you can hold Shift and click the flag. And it will zip. And it's called Turbo Mode, and it goes really fast. So now, to back here, 65, 1, 2, 3, and we'll call that, so 65 times 2, 130, then 10, 1, 2, 3. So that's going to be 160. And then just go down. So we'll go to our Y here. Let's see if this is enough. That is enough. So we'll call this like 80. And now let's see how it works. We can just zip right there. Looks fine. And when it gets here, we're also going to make a new variable called lives. And we are going to have to move our round button down. Just like that. We're going to set our lives to 100. So when we get into the match, when show map icons, we're going to set lives to 100. Yeah. So let's go back to the main menu. We can hide our lives here. Seaside. Just like that. And we... Oh wait, whoops. No need to worry. We go back. Go in here, start round. There's our balloon. And we'll go to the end. So obviously we're going to want some more balloons. So we'll do this. Let's say we want 25. So we're just going to go here and repeat 25 times. Also, where this when I start as a clone is, we're going to drag an if over all of this except for the show. Because we obviously want to show. And this is only going to be if map. So let's make a new variable. Map. Or, you know, we don't even need a new variable. We can just go operators equals sensing, and then we're going to drag this out and change the stage to map icons. It's going to reset or something. Costume names is equal to seaside. That's going to grab the costume name of map icons, which is currently seaside. If it's that, then do this. Pretty self-explanatory. And yes, and when it gets here, lives -1 and delete this clone, just like that. So let's head back. And we're also going to, when title screen is broadcasted, where's our, okay. We're going to, just for the sake of organization, we're going to drag lives into our stage here, just so we can keep everything organized, because that's a big part of this, or else we can mess up. So lives, show, lives, hide, lives, just like that, and start round. That is a bit fast. Let's wait a full second. Let's do wait 0.8. Or we can just do this right here. Let's do 6. And then you'll see our lives are going to go down a lot here because they're going to reach the end. Works pretty well. And yeah. We're going to change this pause to fast forward. Or you know what? We'll just keep it as is for now. We'll implement that later. Maybe a bit complicated. So, for our next round, we are going to do, so if else, we're going to do if round 2, spawn, let's do another 10, balloon 1, and then balloon 2, which is our blue one. We'll wait a second in between. And then once, we'll have another variable called balloons on screen. For each round, we're going to set that to the number of balloons we are going to spawn. So that's going to be 25. This is going to be 20. And then minus balloons on screen by 1. So that we will know when the round will stop. Because in round is, let's check it, is 1, always, after we click this. So we need to fix that. So we'll be able to start at the next round. And yeah. So how we're going to do that is we're going to do when start round is broadcasted. So we'll have another, when I receive, start round is broadcasted, and wait until, so we're going to do wait 1 second, and then wait until balloons on screen is equal to 0. Then we can broadcast round over, new message, round over, click OK. I'm going to put that right under here, and we're also going to, yeah, we're going to do round over, so then when that is and then, yeah, variables set, and then in round is going to be set to 0 because we're not in the round anymore. So that means we have to go to the round button, and when I receive, we can just copy that, duplicate it. When I receive round over, we will be able to do that. So let's hide our variable and restart our project. Save now, and let's start a project. So map select, there's our map. So let's start our first round. If that's a bit too much, which I think it is, we can always lower it. So let's do 10. We have to set this to 10, that means. So in a minute we'll see, oh, that didn't work because we can start another round. So let's find our error. So one start from, wait until, oh wait, that's equal to 20, I meant 0. There's our problem. So now, when we try it, it will work. Start round. There we go. As you can see, pause round doesn't work yet, but we will fix that. No matter how hard you try, it won't work yet. But like I said, we'll fix that. And in a minute here, we will see that it will say start round again after all these balloons go to the end of the map. There, start round. We can start our second round, which will have 10 of these balloons. Then we'll wait a second. Oh, here's our blue balloons. And yeah. So that is basically it for this episode. Pretty satisfying to watch. But that is it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and in the next episode we will work on being able to pop some of the balloons, and probably game over and other stuff. But yeah, that's about it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.